Peaceful greetings. I'm Bashea Imana, your sister and your holistic coach on this journey of transformation. Karibu and welcome to Morning Medicine. I'm here to remind you that the change you are seeking is already within you. My purpose is to support you in uncovering it, claiming it, and walking boldly in it. Today's medicine is claiming your sacred morning. Before we begin, I want to invite you to slow down with me. This work is not about rushing through information. It is about embodiment. Each lesson is designed to be medicine for your soul. And like medicine, it works best when taken consistently, one dose at a time. So I encourage you to listen to each guiding lesson for at least 7 mornings in a row before moving on to the next one. Each day, let the words settle a little deeper into your spirit. Small steps, repeated with intention, lead to big transformation. Now let's begin. Claiming your sacred morning. Too many of us are waiting for the right opportunity, the right person, the right body, or the right breakthrough to finally begin living. But waiting has never changed a life. What shifts everything is not the opportunity that knocks on your door. It is the decision you make within yourself. Transformation begins the moment you stop waiting and start becoming. Now let me tell you a truth that the ancients or ancestors understood deeply. Beginnings matter. The morning is not just the start of another day. It is a portal. In many African and other nature-based traditions, whether through prayer, libation, meditation, or simply giving thanks, the morning is sacred. It is the space where you align your spirit before you face the demands of the world. The sacred time in the morning is your foundation. And if the foundation is strong, the house can stand against any storm. But what happens for most of us? We give that sacred time away. We reach for the phone before we reach for our breath. We check on others before we check in with ourselves. We start reacting before we've even reflected. And just like that, the day is no longer ours. It belongs to the noise. We're not living, we're repeating. We're not creating, we're recycling. I want you to hear me clearly. The difference between growth and stagnation is often one choice, one breath, one moment in time. That time you give yourself in the morning before the world comes rushing in is the soil where your clarity, peace, and power can grow. If you claim it for yourself, day by day, the results begin to compound quietly and steadily until your entire life takes a new shape. This is not about willpower alone. Willpower fades. This is about ritual and structure. It's about being accountable to you. What you do repeatedly becomes who you are. Think of it this way. Every morning, you are programming your spirit. You are programming your mindset. The question is, who's writing the code? Is it you with intention and alignment? Or is it the world with its noise, distraction, and dysfunctions? When you take ownership of perhaps the first hour of your morning, you stop living in reaction and start living in creation. You stop chasing energy and begin generating it. You stop being pulled in every direction and begin moving in the direction of your choosing, of your calling. And let me be clear, this doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need an elaborate plan. You simply need to protect that moment. Whether it's sitting in silence, visualizing your day, journaling, breathing deeply, moving your body, or praying over your day. Whatever feeds your soul, claim it. Give it to yourself first. Every morning, you're faced with a decision. Repeat your past or rise into your future. And no matter how many times you've drifted, no matter how far you feel you're from your goals, you are always just one morning away from reclaiming or creating your path. So I'm asking you, starting this week, guard that first hour like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. The world will always be loud, but if you ground yourself first, you won't just survive the noise, you will rise above it. Now let me expand this a little bit further. Across traditions from Africa to India, from indigenous nations to Eastern philosophies, there is an understanding that the early morning is the most powerful time of the day. In Ayurveda, we call this dinacharya, or morning ritual, a sacred daily rhythm that begins before the sun rises. This is a time where the mind is still, the spirit is open, and the air is filled with the subtle energy. When you honor this hour with practice like meditation, breath work, cleansing rituals, journaling, or movement, you're tuning your body and mind like an instrument. You are saying to the Creator, to the ancestors, your guides, to yourself, I choose alignment over distraction. I choose clarity over chaos. The traditions of our people mirror this same wisdom. The morning was a time to greet the sun, pour libation to the ancestors, give thanks for life, and speak words of intention. These were not empty acts. They were technologies of the spirit, tools that shaped the day, guarded the mind, and cultivated strength and discipline. So when I say you are always one morning away from reclaiming your path, I mean it literally. One morning of alignment can shift your direction. One morning of silence can remind you of your true voice. One morning of discipline can break the cycle of drifting. This is not theory, it is practice. Beloved, claim your morning. Even if you start with just 10 minutes, even if it's just one simple ritual, do it daily. And watch how the small seeds you plant in that hour grow into the fruit of peace, clarity, and power. Our weekly intention. I honor the sacred beginning of my day. I choose rituals that nourish my spirit, strengthen my body, and align my mind with purpose. Give thanks. Have a beautiful day.